let you do the honors. Action.
Baby Skeet, take one.
This is DJ Alignment. I'm your host for Who's Next TV Global Promo. I'm here with Baby Skeet. Some of you all may not have heard about him, but this young brother is turning up the airwaves with performing, and he got a new album coming out. I'm going to let him talk a little bit about his album.
What's the word, man? Big baby Skeet. Gay! I am the Henny Man. Take shit to Henny Land. Album coming out this Friday, man. Drunk Off Reality, man. Get in tune, get in store, tap in on baby. Gay!
So how did you come up with the name Drunk Off Reality?
I think people like be living in like, you know, in their little fantasies and shit like that. Like a lot of people like, you know, need certain things for like to be great. They need certain things to, you know, maneuver, like they mojo, jojo, all type of shit. So like I think me with Drunk Off Reality was, the crazy thing is I didn't know I was good until I picked up a cup.
Okay.
I did not know I was good until I picked up a cup, but it's not something that I abuse, you know what I'm saying? It's not something that like I try to like, you know, make it like use as like a drug, you know what I'm saying? I use it more so as positivity, you know. I'm different, so people, you know, turn to liquor for depression, turn to liquor to like be on some weird shit and, you know, suicide, all that type of shit. Me per se, you know, I have my fun with it. It's not who I am. It's not, you know, I gotta live with it. But at the same time, when you drunk, you know, the most drunk person will tell you the truth. And I think that's basically what I'm trying to, you know, push out there, you know. I don't have to do all that extra stuff to be me. I don't have to, you know, put on a facade. I don't have to do none of that. Like, I've been drunk off reality. I've been realized who I am, even without the liquor. Like I'm really in tune with myself. But it's more of an enhancement, you know.
Got you. It's more of an enhancement. I like to sip a little bit sometimes. I sip a little bit when I dance. You know, it kind of knock the edge off, so I can understand sometimes life can be hard.
Yeah,
you know,
most definitely.
And taking a sip can take the edge off and just make you mellow and just chill. And
yeah.
For anybody out there that's ever struggling with depression or anything like that, talk to somebody. Mental health is real.
Oh, baby.
Like, call the 1-800 number, reach out to help, ask friends and family, talk to somebody that care, because your life does matter.
Oh, me.
How did you come up with the name Baby Skeet?
My dad was named Skeet.
Okay.
It was more so like, I ain't really like get it passed down, but like I kind of like took it upon me to put it on my shoulders, because, you know, my deceased brother was named Skeet, and then I kind of like just carried the name, you know, on some like generational, you know. So I took it to make it bigger than what it was, you know. No disrespect to Pops or, you know, my brother, but like I wanted the world to know about us and where we come from. So that's why I chose my name, and I was my dad baby boy, so Baby Skeet.
Got you. The baby version of your dad.
Correct.
And you were in the legacy.
Correct.
I respect that.
Yeah.
You a bit of an athlete. This a little bit off topic, but I remember you playing football.
Yeah. I did, before I got into my incident being shot and stuff like that. I had a full ride to D1AA. So once the incident happened, you know, you had to report all these medical issues and stuff like that. And when they couldn't clear me, they just gave me an academic scholarship.
Okay.
So I went to school, picked up a trade, and, you know, rapping was always my thing. I just took it serious once I got into college. So I just merged into that. So
what was your trade you took up?
I took up carpentry residential.
Got you. Everybody gonna need that right now.
Yeah. Shout out everybody, you know what I'm saying? Blessed to everybody that was in the tornado, man, for sure.
If you are an individual that needs some help, this brother has carpentry skills.
Baby.
You should put together a carpentry team.
The crazy thing is, when it happened, I got a friend, you know, he in the music industry too, J Day Ones.
Okay.
He reached out to me. He was trying to link up with the Mur, get all these people together, like carpenters, electricians, roofers, everybody like just come together and and get this place back together. So hopefully they got something going on in the works that we can tap in with and make possible.
That's tight. You got the same vision I got.
Yeah, I mean, this one thing about me, bro. I'm very humble. I just don't speak a lot about what I got going on.
Understood.
So I think that people take that as weakness because a lot of people speak on what they have going on. Me personally, I never just wanted to be one of them. Like, I just, like, if you know, you know. You don't, you don't. And
right.
I'm real to myself. Like, I'm very, like, humble, and I'm very, like, tap in with motherfuckers, and I, show love,
Yeah.
Even my biggest hater, bro, I buy that nigga a drink, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But that's just me, bro. I don't try to pop it like that. I don't put on a facade. I don't do none of that, bro. I show genuine love, bro, because I know, like, that's what we need. That's what we need. You know, my mama taught me, like, at a young age, like, man, you gonna miss your blessings, acting this way and that way. Like, even when we see people out there, homeless people out there, ask for change, mama would say always, have some in your little pouch just for them, that's how you miss your blessings, like giving back, so
true.
I always been on that, bro.
I was with a group of people and we was on Kasu going down Newstead. We was passing out supplies and gifts and water and food and stuff like that, man, and seeing all them houses decimated, I was like, man, we gotta do something to help these people.
Yeah, and
go ahead.
And it's straight people, bro, like, that wanna, like, help that's inside the city, bro, like, that really wanna, like, put the city back together, like, I swear, bro, it's like so many people from my ranking alumni that hit me up. It was like, yeah, bro, we need to get all these carpenters together. We need to get all these type people together, bro. We need to link up with the mayor and get just get it back going. And St. Louis is a kind of a weird place. Like, I don't know if it's more of a like internet thing, but we got so many like trade and good, experienced people here that's willing to like put people's house together back for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if they, put a big tarp, this, that, like, they willing to, spur their time to give it to your situation. So, people got to keep in mind of certain things like that.
Yeah, that's true. There is a whole lot of people that's willing to help. I know it's several organizations that kind of went to the forefront. The Urban League, Better Family Life, Operation Hope, Selfless Acts of Service. I know it was a few other music artists that I know of that was boosted to the ground. Thizzle, he was outside on the west side, and Tef Poe, he was on the north side. So it's a lot of music artists.
Yeah, like people
that's tapped in.
Yeah, cause it's like people be feeling like we ain't got no guidance here. People be feeling like we ain't got nobody we can run to in this bubble. So that kind of be hurting like certain people, that's got a type of motion or got a type of buzz here. They, like, y'all reach for help outside of St. Louis. Why don't y'all ask for the help in St. Louis? We got all type of technical colleges and all that, people that straight went to school for these type of things that's willing to, even if they got to make that little extra money or make that little extra voucher to straight put the city back together, and y'all straight just reaching out somewhere else.
I think it's going to happen from multiple sources. I think somebody real wealthy going to come up with a way to get all the materials, and all the people that got the skill sets going to be able to use their skill set without overexerting themselves and fix the houses block by block. That's what I really want to see happen.
And it's money come into play, a lot of situations and stuff like that, licenses and, certificates, all type of scenarios still got to be put in place, so it's not going to happen overnight, but, the effort of trying to be trying, it's going to work out for the best. We're going to put it in God's hands.
Yeah, definitely God. When did you start doing music? I think you said college?
Yeah, so before my brother passed, we had a conversation, and he was like he wanted to do the singing, and I was gonna do the rapping. But we've been around music since since I was 3 years old. Like I was rapping at my dad's wedding. So
okay.
I've been around music. Music been my life for a long time. But like I took it serious right after 2016, probably going into 2017, and I just evolved to a high level. Like even when like people was like, nah, bro, this ain't it. Like, nah, for real, I had to go through that because I knew I had it in me. I just had to find it.
Yeah.
I just had to break a barrel, and you know, it take, and that's one thing about me, bro. It take a certain situation or a certain, you know, people around you to be like, nah, bro, to build that hunger and build that motivation. Like, man, I got me. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna front, man. When I first met you at Jay Howe's events when he was having a block to the stage concerts, you was doing your thing.
Yeah.
I know you won the contest a few times. I heard an evolution in your music. Like you talk about some grown man stuff.
Yeah, bro, and I think that just me leveling up because, you know, personal situations will make you level up. You know, life situations will make you level up, and it just start to just bleed into your music. And on top of that, like I done been in situations where like I was the underdog. I done been in situations where like I'm the fresh fish. I'm the red shirt on the block. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done went in situations where like we doing a contest and a month bring what's that WWE suitcase out to the ring and win the contest. Like I done been in all type of situations like that, but it always motivated me to be better. Like my one hit song, what's that? Flex. I was at a shout out Kizzy and Flight. Like I tell them this story all the time. Like I was at a contest, you know, I think I was like probably third pick or something like that, and I was like, man, you need to, you know, if you're gonna be in the club, get you some club music. You're gonna be this work, be this, be here, be there, be there. You know what I'm saying? Like get you music for certain scenarios. And I was frustrated, but I used that frustration to, you know, gas what I was trying to, you know, push out. So I think a lot of like L's that I took in my life, it made me evolve.
Yeah, L's are definitely lessons. They're not losses, they lessons.
Yeah. A lot of lessons made me evolve. Like it showed me what type of homework I need to be doing, like with the music, like real life.
Do you have any short or long term goals that you want to do with your music?
Right now, I'm dealing with DJ Robbie Rob. Shout out DJ Robbie Rob. We trying to put something together to where that long term, you know, I'm gonna be me with 50 to, you know, get some stuff going. I ain't gonna merch it like that, but we had some talks. Short term, I just wanna keep elevating on the music, like.
Okay, build your catalog.
Yeah, I wanna get to a point where like I know like I got my shit down pat. I wanna know like this what it is. Like if it's ass, it's ass. So that means I need to get to the drawing board. Like that's what type of time I'm on, because I know that I done built my catalog up to a point where like I can hear like you said, I can hear the elevation in every song I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even like the ears, all that, like I be on it. Like I be on it more than the engineer be on it. So that's big to me, like for real.
That means that you becoming more sharpening your voice.
Yeah. Like
you can hear the tones, and when the engineer is mixing, you can be like, nah, hold on, let's do it like this. You becoming more of a composer.
Yeah, cause it's like now I know my sound,
and
it's like back then I was trying to find it, but I know it now. Like I know what I am. I know how like before I even get to the studio. Sometimes I don't even have to like do all the writing and all that. I just go to the studio, just wild out. But I know like how I need to be, you know. So that's what's something that I love about me now, and I'm trying to, you know, master that. Trying to master, you know, my game plans, all that. Like,
who do you want to work with in the industry? If you can wave a magic wand right now, and this interview can reach the person who you wanted to reach, who would you want to work with in the industry?
One person I can say off top is Wayne.
Lil Wayne?
Yeah, I just feel like because when you get around a person like that, and it ain't gotta be specifically him, I think it's more so like the bar that's being set. Like when you gonna get on the song with a person like that, you have to set the bar high, and I love that. I love feeling like I'm an underdog on a feature. I love feeling like I'm an underdog on a song because that made me work harder. That made me get into my bag more. That made me like pull out the magic hat and pull out some tricks like that. Like there's love. Like I don't like being in the studio bored. Like I'm just throwing bars together. Like I like real like yeah, motherfucker, he snapping. All right. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you gave me a good visual of how that actually would look. I could see you traveling down to like Louisiana or California.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, we was just doing some stuff with Chopper City. Shout out BG, you know, the whole Chopper City. We were just down in Miami with Chopper City, and you know, they already was like, yeah, bro, you got that sound, like you got this. But I grew up on them. Like I straight grew up on them. Like I think when I was in diapers, I was watching the Hot Boys, Block is Hot. Like
it was everywhere.
Yeah, like I was already like growing up on them. So I think it did kind of like rubbed off on me. No Diddy, like you already. but now though, like it kind of I already grew up on them. So as me going through my stages of life and watching Wayne, you know, grow up and watching him do this and do that, like that'd be dope. That'd be hella dope.
I think that would be dope because Lil Wayne, I heard that he don't write his lyrics down. He go straight off the dome.
Yeah.
And in order to go off the dome and put bars together, like you have to have you using a whole different part of your brain. Like that part of your brain is real active.
And the crazy thing is, you have to really have a I don't give a fuck mindset. Cause if you think about it, like if you really thinking that hard, that means you care about what you about to say. So if you punching in and clocking everything, that means whatever you saying, you really don't give a fuck. You just
coming right out. The words is coming right in it, and you arrange it, they coming right out.
Yeah, like you just don't give a fuck. So
you definitely would be a wordsmith.
Yeah. Wordsmith, a dictionary, like you real life have to like straight have that type of gem. So
are there any producers that you heard about that you want to work with?
Man, I'm working, bro. I ain't really got no specifics. You know, I would want to work with a lot of like, you know, people from the city, like Chop. You know, what's his name from the city?
DJ Chop Squad?
Yeah, Chop Squad.
DJ Chop Squad, go. I rock with him.
Metro Boomin, I'll work with them. You know, I ain't gonna, you know, be too specific on the specifics like that, but yeah, I definitely try to work with them. Like, they dope, you know, in their own way. Like, you know, they dope enough to where, like, they not labeled as St. Louis, but they St. Louis, you know?
Right.
Like,
right.
You wouldn't tell. That's how good they is.
They got a dope sound. They're from St. Louis, but they got an industry sound that travel.
Yeah, so yeah. It's global, not local.
Right, right. When I hear your voice, I hear like, if I was able to put you with somebody, when I hear your voice, I would want to hear you on a bounce track from Manny Fresh because of Lil Wayne, and I would want to hear you on a DJ Drama beat because DJ Drama did some stuff for Jeezy when it first came out.
Right.
And them horns and that 808 and that sound was something like, where did this come from?
Me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, DJ Drama one of them too. Like he a legend in that Baby. Especially for like all the like South industry, you know, artists and stuff like that. He done paved the way for a lot of mixtape.
Woo!
Mixtape.
He had the blueprint for a while, you know what I'm saying? As far as like,
look, he still got it. He still got it. He's still working with big names to this day. Like, what was the last one? I think he just did one with YB. I think that was his last one. But just the sounds and you know that mixtape feel, he definitely got that.
Is there anywhere you would like to perform?
So kids, we be at Rolling Loud, right? We at Rolling Loud. Yeah.
Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud, oh baby. We gotta do that, oh baby. Yeah, that was, yeah.
Have you ever thought about performing like at the Shape Fits of the Enterprise?
Oh yeah, definitely. My label mate did that with Kodak Black.
Got you.
What's that? What did that with Kodak Black?
Yeah.
Kodak Black, Soldier Boy, something like that. Yeah.
Man, that's a massive amount of people. I was behind the scenes doing some stuff when Kirk Franklin came to town, and it was probably about like 10,000 people in the Shake Fits or more. I was on the stage, like literally, if he sweat, the sweat would drip right on my forehead. That's how close I was with the cameras. That was amazing. But like being in the Shake Fits arena, and that's on Slough campus, that's like right around the corner.
I ain't gonna lie, with that many people, bro, like I wouldn't know what to do. Like I'll be like more, I'll be more excited because it's like you getting all these people, bro, just for your little seconds that you on here, bro. You gotta go crazy and you gotta leave a stamp because you know any little it's gonna be talked about. So.
Treat it just like how you did when you was performing at the Ambassador at the Block to the Stage concert. You was being yourself. You was having a good time. People felt your energy.
Yeah, like, bro, man, I think that type of stuff dope, bro. Like, type of shit dope, bro. Like, me personally, I don't really like be dwelling off like how many people. You know, I have fun with my shit, man. I real life tune shit out. Like, I real life like lock in. So like, even if I don't give a fuck if it was 1 million people, I think me just off my aura alone, like it just gonna do what it do. So. You know, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna clock in. I'm gonna clock out, and I'm gonna do my best to, you know, put on a show.
What was it like when you got signed worldwide? How did you feel?
I ain't gonna lie. I think around that time, and no disrespect to nobody else, I feel like that the baddest nigga in St. Louis. I felt like I was. I gotta
give you your flowers on that one, brother. I seen the grind.
Cause around that time, like it was a lot of like DJs trying to sign me, trying to override my shit. It was a lot of, you know, labels and all type of shit that were trying to override my shit. Bro, like I was talking to bro about it. Like he was like, man, do it, shit. We 10 toes. I'm like, all right, you know. And I was doing it because I'm like, damn, bro, like the work paying off. Paying out, bro. Like all the studio nights that I've been doing, all the writing and all the, you know, collabs, all this, all that, like all the humble shit, like this shit paying off. And I was straight feeling like the baddest on the block. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they gave me that apron to feel like that. Even the label gave me that apron. Shout out Worldwide. They gave me that apron.
Shout out Worldwide.
They gave me that apron, you know, all black trucks, tinted up, you know what I'm saying? Fresh layouts, red carpet layouts, you know, at the parties, you know, in the city to, you know, show them around. Like, they gave me that to feel like I was the baddest. And, you know, I was still showing love to my city. It's a couple people that, you know, work at the marquee. I ain't gonna say no names, but he didn't pull me to the side and was like, bro, like, you so humble, bro, like, you still be in these certain sections, you be in these certain areas and this and that. I'm like, bro, that's just me, bro. I don't fake it. I don't try to act as big as what I am. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just me, bro. If I'm gonna die how I wanna be. I ain't gonna fake it to nobody. I ain't gonna, you know, whip it, flip it like that, bro. I'm gonna real life do what I gotta do to let people know, like, this is who I am. Mm-hmm. So. I like how sexy red make it seem like that's who she is. This is who I am, bro.
Gotcha.
And it ain't no faking, ain't no facade for nobody. Like, cause to be honest, I don't mess with nobody, but I show love first. I show my respect. You know, yes sir, no sir, all that. I do what I gotta do, but at the same time, I'm me. And around that time, it was like, man, you know, seeing my mom and dad, you know, come out and, you know, witnessing everything. And, you know, it was felt like a championship ring. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah.
It felt like a champ ring because it's like first in the family to do a lot of stuff. So it's like, yeah.
Their legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's something that, like, you know, I can just pass on.
With the experience.
With the experience.
How can people get a hold of you?
Man, they can follow me at BABYSKEET. That's on all platforms. Baby Skeet, Big Baby, the hottest in your city. Drunk Off Reality this Friday, June 6, 2025, man. And we at Pops with Blue Experience. What's that? June what? 21st. We gonna be going live in effect. Let's go crazy on baby.
This is DJ Alignment with Who's Next TV Global Promo. Nerve DJs, Streets Most Wanted DJs, signing off with Baby Skeet. You can catch my Instagram at Who's Next TV Global Promo. You can catch me on Facebook at DJ Alignment. You can catch me on Facebook at Who's Next TV Global Promo. And my phone number is 314-359-5499. I can get you fly.
Gang!